Good morning. Today's point is beekeeping, or it is also called as apiculture. To increase the income of our farmers, to increase the economy of the farmers, one more important point is beekeeping or apiculture. Less investment, more benefit. Less investment, more benefit. Along with this beekeeping, it helps in improving or it helps in increasing crop yield. How it helps? Because our total crops, it totally depends upon pollination of the flowers. More and more pollination of the flowers, more and more seed production will occur. And this seed production, it will increase the crop yield. That's why farmers, along with their crops, if they are going for beekeeping or apiculture, it is beneficial. It will increase the economy as well as it helps in increasing the crop yield. Now, what is beekeeping or what is apiculture? Simple. Beekeeping, it is nothing but maintenance of beehives. Maintenance of beehives. For what purpose? What we are getting from the bees? We are getting honey from the bees. We are getting honey from the bees. So, maintenance of hives of honey bees for production of honey and wax. For production of honey and wax. So, when we are going for the beekeeping, we are getting honey, a nutritive food, as well as we are getting wax. So this wax, it is also having industrial value. It is also having industrial value. So when we are going for beekeeping, when we are maintaining the beehives, then we are going for production of honey and wax. So this maintenance of bees, it is called as apiculture. Maintenance of bees to get honey and wax, we are calling it as apiculture. Apiculture, scientific word. Beekeeping, that scientific word, its meaning, it is nothing but beekeeping. Now, it is not a new method. It is a age-old cottage industry. That means it is followed from long time. It is followed from long time. It is a age-old cottage industry used by the farmers. Actually, we don't know about this. Why means whatever our crops are there, these are pollinated by bees. These are pollinated by insects. So, insects play important role in pollination of the flower. And whatever our crop is present in fields, it is also pollinated by all these insects. So this industry, it is also called as age-old cottage industry. Age-old cottage industry, and from this our flowers are pollinated, and from this we are getting honey and wax. We are getting honey and wax. Now, what is this honey? This honey, it is having high nutritive value. That means more nutrient food it is, and it is used as medicine. It is also used as medicine. So medicinal value is there, food value is there. That means this is the nutritive food. That's why we can go for this beekeeping or apiculture. Now for beekeeping or apiculture, what is required? Nothing is required. Just we required one hive. Hive means house of the bees. Hive means house of the bees, where there is a storage of honey occurs, where there is collection of wax occurs. And why there is need of this house? Storage of honey occurs. Along with these, reproduction occurs. That means they produce the offsprings in their homes. They produce the offsprings in their homes. For that purpose, there is requirement of hives and there is requirement of bees. There is requirement of bees. So, number of bees are there, but specially two types of the bees which are used in apiculture or beekeeping. So, two species of are used in beekeeping, they are nothing but Apis mellifera and Apis indica. Apis mellifera and Apis indica. Keep in mind, Apis mellifera, it is an exotic breed of bees. Exotic breed of bees. That means this is a European bee. This is a European bee which is used in apiculture or beekeeping. Why? Because these bees, they are responsible for giving qualitative as well as quantitative honey. Quality, high quality and quantity of honey, it is produced by Apis mellifera. That's why more and more use of this Apis mellifera is there in beekeeping. And the second species of the bees, it is nothing but Apis indica. It is a Indian bee, or it is also called as Asian bee. It is also called as Asian bee. Throughout the world, those who are going for apiculture or beekeeping, either they are using Apis mellifera or they are using Apis indica. Indica, it is an Indian bee, and Apis mellifera, it is a European bee. It is a European bee. Now you are known, bees, they prefer colonial settlement, or they are going for staying in colonies. They are staying in colonies. So a bee colony, it is made up of queen, drone, workers. So three types of bees are there. One is queen, one is workers, another is drone. Or we can call it as bees, they are divided into three castes. They are divided into three castes. One, it is nothing but the queens, another it is nothing but the drones, and third one it is nothing but the workers. So queen, drone, worker, they form the total bee colony, and this bee colony we can use for beekeeping or apiculture. Now, what is queen? Queen, it is considered as fertile female. Queen considered as fertile female. Fertile, having ability to produce the offsprings. Having ability to produce the offspring. And queen, main leader of bee colony. Queen is main leader of bee colony. That means now you came to know, when we are going for beekeeping or apiculture, if queen is in our control, total drone and workers, they are in control of us. If we are controlling the queen, all they will work for us. Beekeeping, nothing is there. Make one house for the queen, make one house for collection of honey. So drones and workers, they will work for us. So queen considered as fertile female. Drones, these are fertile males. These are fertile males. These are fertile males. And workers, they are non-fertile or sterile females. Non-fertile or sterile females. So these workers are females, but they are unable to give young ones. They are unable to give birth to the young ones. Only the work of these workers is collection of the nectar, preparation of honey. Collection of the nectar and preparation of honey. So this queen, lifespan is 5 years. Queen's lifespan is 5 years. And what is the work of queen for 5 years? Just to go for laying eggs. Its work is to go for laying eggs. And workers, their main function is collection of the nectar, preparation of the honey, building of beehive, that is bee home. So this work is done by workers. Okay, and drone function is it goes for sexual reproduction with queen, and queen it lays egg. Okay, but these drones, so this queen, drone and workers, how they are formed? So if we take the example of the queen it is a fertile one. So here if we take the example females, so these females they are having, that is bee females, they are having chromosome numbers, that is the 32. As it is a fertile one, it produces the gamete having 16 chromosomes. Males, these are the fertile one, and these fertile males they are having chromosome number 16. They go for gamete formation. So there is a formation of gamete, that is 16. When fusion of male and female gamete occurs, there is a formation of females, that is female is having 32 chromosomes, and this one it goes for directly formation of the males with the mechanism called as parthenogenesis. So males they are formed from the egg without fusion of male gamete, and this mechanism is called as the parthenogenesis. Now these are nothing but the females. Now how there is a formation of the queen and how there is a formation of the workers. So it totally depends upon providing the nutritive food for these females. If royal jelly is provided, then it is developed into queen. If royal jelly, if it is provided, it develops into queen, and other type of food it is provided means they develop into workers, that is non-fertile or sterile females. Okay, like this there is a presence of the bee colony. There is a presence of bee colony, and bee hive, that is the house of bees. So hexagonal structures are formed from the wax, and it is prepared by the workers. And these bee hives they are also called as apiaries. They are called as apiaries. And these apiaries, if we are going for beekeeping or apiculture, apiaries we have to keep wherever there is a presence of suitable place. We can keep these apiaries in the veranda, or we can keep in the garden, like this, wherever it is suitable place is there, we can keep these beehives or bee apiaries. Now what is the economic importance of these bees? What is the economic importance of bees? First economic importance, it is responsible for producing the honey. It is responsible for producing the honey. So as I told, honey, it is high nutritive food. It is high nutritive food. That means this honey, it is produced by the bees, and this honey, it is rich in fructose, glucose, different types of minerals and vitamins. Why it is considered as nutritive food? Because it is rich in fructose, rich in glucose, different types of minerals are there and vitamins are there. That's why we can go for the bee. Next, we are getting the bee wax. Now this bee wax, it is used in number of industries. We are using these bee waxes in cosmetic industries. Different polishing industries. So cosmetic industry, polishing industry, we are using these for preparation of candles. Along with these, we can use this in various kinds of other industries. So cosmetics, polish industries, for preparation of candle, all these are the uses of bee wax. Another product which is produced by the bees, it is called as propolis. Now this propolis, it is used for treatment of inflammations. something burns. That means our skin for burning whatever the cream which we are using. So in that there is presence of propolis and different inflammations, burning sensations are there. For that purpose there is use of these propolis. Now bee we know for protection of the bees there is a presence of the sting, and in that sting there is a presence of venom or the poison. But that poison we are extracting from the bees and it is used for treatment of rheumatoid arthritis. We are using that for rheumatoid arthritis. What is rheumatoid arthritis? It is an autoimmune disorder. Joint pain, whatever joint pains are there. So these joint pains, they are autoimmune disorder, and for treatment of rheumatoid arthritis there is use of bee venom. And last economic benefit, it is the most important economic benefit. It is nothing but bees, they are acting as the pollinators. These they are acting as pollinators. So these pollinators, pollination of all type of the flowers. But if we take the example especially of our crop plants, so number of crop plants, they are pollinated with the help of the bees, and these are nothing but sunflower, brassica, apple, pear. These are the number of crop plants which are pollinated by bees, and if such crop plants they are present in our field, if we go for beekeeping or apiculture, then it is responsible for providing us honey, bee wax. Along with that, it is responsible for increasing the yield of the crops. Now, how we can make our beekeeping successful? Because controlling of the queen is important. Handling of a total beehive, it is important. So, if you want to make our beekeeping successful, what is required? What is the need? So, first need, we should have the knowledge of nature and habits of the bees. We should know the knowledge of nature and habits of the bees. If we know the habits of the bees, we may increase the honey production. Okay, so knowledge of nature, where they are living, how they are living, what type of flowers they require for getting the nectar, from where they are drinking the water. Like this, nature, knowledge of nature is important, and habit of bees is important. Habit of bees. Second, selection of suitable location for keeping beehives. So, if we are having the knowledge of nature and habits of the bees, then second point, it is nothing but selection of suitable location for keeping beehives. If we take the example, if we want to go for beekeeping, and if we are taking the Rajasthan area, especially the desert area, whether we will get the benefit? No, because the desert area means no plants, no flowering plants. Then how these bees will survive? For that purpose, we should know the knowledge of nature, habits of bees, and we have to select the suitable location for keeping beehives near to our home. If agriculture land is there, so we can use our home as the suitable place for keeping the beehives. Because from our house, bees they can easily enter into the agriculture field. They can take the nectar and again they can return back. So, second one, it is also important. Third, catching and hiving of swarms. Catching and hiving of swarms. Here, swarms means group of bees. That means, as I told, queen is important. If queen is under control of us, then workers and drones will be under control of us. So, how to catch the queen? And how we can make the hives beneficial for the bees. So catching and hiving of the swarms. Fourth one, it is nothing but management of beehives during different seasons. Management of beehives during different seasons. We are known spring season more flowering plant. Spring season more flowering plants are there, and it is a suitable condition for collection of more and more honey. Rainy season flowering plants are there, but during rainy season whatever the honey it is collected by the bees, it is removed from the beehive because of rains. So for that purpose, how to manage the beehives during different seasons, it should be known to us. And last one, it is nothing but how to handle and collect the honey and bee wax. Handling and collection of honey and bee wax. So these, if we are having knowledge of handling and collection of honey and bee wax, our economy increases. We will get more and more honey, we will get more and more bee wax. So management of beehives during different season, catching and hiving of swarms, selection of suitable location for keeping beehives, knowledge of nature and habits of bees. So these, if we are having the knowledge, then it is making our beekeeping or apiculture successful. Okay, so this is beneficial for farmers. So it will give extra income as well as it is responsible for increasing the crop yield of the farmers. Thank you.